Hi, this is Trepacer. This is going to be my spoiler review of X-Men Apocalypse, which is full of spoilers, so you know from the title. So, okay, now I gave it a 7.6. I liked the movie. There's a lot that I liked about it, but there's some things I didn't like about it, and I'll get into more detail now since this is full of spoilers. Okay, now I like. Let me just get this off the bat. Wolverine's cameo. I like this cameo in the movie. It was. I thought it was in the right place, and I liked the way it was executed. Okay, with Jean Grey, touching it, them, with her freeing him, and then basically using him to basically take out all the guards and stuff, and then her, reaching out to him and calming him down and giving him his memory back, and getting his, well, not I think all of his numbers, just at least knowing his name when she touched him, because I heard the Logan part, and then escaped, and then I like Ty Sheridan there, Cyclops. He was getting ready to take his glass off to blast him just in case. And then I liked it. He said, "Hope we never see that guy again." Of course, which is in the time when of course they're gonna see him again. So I thought that was cool. And I know a lot of people have a problem with because they don't think that the characters age that much, or they don't look like they aged. I mean, it's supposed to be 10 years from the other movie, and they look like they really aged that much. I understand Mystique, and because and Wolverine's character because they supposedly age slower than the other mutants. But as far as James McAvoy, I could fan wave that them not looking that older. And oh yeah, what I also liked, I like them going back to Havoc, and I like the introduction of Cyclops. With his they show it was a brief scene. Like I said, I would have liked more of that, but I liked what they did give with with Cyclops, the introduction of him in school, and then with his eyes, his power manifesting itself, and him blasting the bully that was going to try to beat him up for winking at his girl and stuff. And I like that the way that was executed, and I liked his first interaction with Jean Grey. I thought that was fantastic the way it was, the way it happened, and stuff, with him bumping into her and stuff, and her making sure that the books had fallen out, and then saying his name, and he didn't know what she looked like, and know who she was, and I think that was great. And she knew his name, of course, because she could read his mind. Of course, I thought that whole Cyclops' character in this movie got more development than he did in all the previous movies, which is really a shame because Cyclops is a great character. At least now Bryan Singer's giving him his due, and he was great in this movie. I loved Ty Sheridan as Scott Summers as Cyclops. He had some cool action sequences and stuff, and I liked his interaction with Jean Grey. I thought that was great. You can see the seeds being planted for their future relationship. And also, I liked Nightcrawler in this movie. I thought the actor who played Nightcrawler was fantastic. And his sequences and stuff, I liked him. The only the character that didn't get any development, which I kind of wanted to get a little bit development, well, two characters, actually three characters. I guess I didn't get as much development as I wanted. I didn't realize you got all these movies and then you got all these characters in there, so everybody can't get a fair shot, I guess. But I didn't like Storm. I wanted her to get more interaction and stuff. I mean, she had her moments, but not as much development as I wanted. And Angel had practically no development. And same thing with Cyclops. Same thing with Cyclops. Olivia Munn. Her character was just introduced as a bodyguard to Caliban, and then all of a sudden, bam, she's with Apocalypse, and that's it. And then you didn't get to really know her real motivations and stuff. So that that kind of disappointed me. And as far as Apocalypse is concerned, Oscar Isaac did okay with the part that he was given, but I thought his character wasn't as terrifying, even though what he was trying to do was a terrifying thing. Of course, basically remake the world and basically destroy all the people and stuff. And the thing with all the nukes going up and stuff, that was an intense scene. But his character was a little bit too bombastic for me. He wasn't as terrifying, which I know is a weird thing to say, but because I'm speaking as a guy who saw him on the '90s cartoon Apocalypse, and his character was really scary, frightening. Okay, and I just think the Apocalypse in this movie was just a little bit too bombastic with his grand proclamations. I'm going to rewrite this world and make it a better one, and make it better, and those that survive, come on. Just a little bit too bombastic, too grandiose, I guess is the word I'm trying to search for. Okay, so he didn't, as a villain, he was okay, and the way they defeated him, I like the way they defeated him. I like that with Scott, first with with when Professor X went into the went into his head and basically was battling there psychically and stuff, and it was kicking his ass at first, and then he got overwhelmed, and then he reached out to Jean, and then Jean came and Magneto turned on him, and then Cyclops was helping. I thought that was cool. I love that whole, and I love the whole Phoenix thing that Jean Grey did. I thought that was really, really cool. Okay, and of course Angel died in this movie, which is kind of it's sort of sad. It's kind of messed up because I thought Ben Hardy could have done more if he was given more. So I'm kind of sad that his character died, and of course Havoc died as well, which is it was kind of mess. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't, but I guess you had to kind of raise the stakes and say that's but yeah, all the mutants can't survive, I guess. So you kind of had to make somebody die, I guess. And of course, it gives Ty Sheridan and Cyclops something to play off. His brother dying and stuff. And again, I love the scene. Evan Peters. I don't care what anybody says. I love Evan Peters as Quicksilver. I think he's just fantastic in the part, even when he's not super speeding. I think his line delivery and the way he plays is just fantastic. I love his character as Quicksilver. I just love how sarcastic he is and non-pulse, and I loved his action sequence again in this movie. I thought his action sequence in this movie was just again fantastic. I love the things they made him do. It's just I'm sorry, that was just a total kick ass. I never get tired of seeing that, and I like the scene towards the at the end where they were getting where you see all the X-Men in their new costumes and stuff, and then where Mystique makes a speech, and then you see them getting ready to fight some Sentinels, which I thought was cool. Man, they could have. Oh, I want to see that sequence. Okay, maybe in the extended cut or something, they'll actually show the sequence of them actually fighting the Sentinels, which I thought was cool to show them in the Danger Room sequence. I would have loved to actually see that sequence, but they kind of just teased it there. But I'm looking for. But anyway, again, like I said, I like Jean Grey and Scott Summers' development in this movie and their relationship in this movie. I thought, again, Scott Summers got more development Cyclops in this movie than he did in all the previous movies, which is really a shame because he's one of my favorite characters. So thank God he did that. And Ty Sheridan did a great job, and I'm looking forward to the 90s movie and what the subplot's going to be of that movie. I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe there will be Mr. Sinister because we saw that in the after credit sequence with the Essex Corporation and with them taking the blood and all that stuff. And so we think that's going to lead to Mr. Sinister. But I wonder if they're going to do that or if they do the Hellfire Club. I know they're supposed to be making a Hellfire Club TV show, so maybe they won't do that in the movies. And so I don't know exactly what's going to take place in the 90s. But I would like them to introduce Rogue in the next movie. That would be cool if they did that. And I don't know. And I would like, because I think not Wolverine. Hugh Jackman's going to do one more Wolverine, and of course in his solo movie. And so the next movie, I wouldn't mind if they didn't have Wolverine in the next one. Okay, just develop Cyclops and Jean Grey and Nightcrawler and Storm, and Evan Peters and stuff. I think just develop those characters, those X-Men. Those X-Men I think are enough. Okay, you just got to pick the villain, which I'm not. I don't know who they're going to go with for the villain. It may be Mr. Sinister. It may be him. Okay, so yeah, he's okay villain. I just don't know what villain they're going to go with. But in any event, you have the X-Men team there. You have Jean Grey, Cyclops, Nightcrawler, Quicksilver, and who's the other one? And Storm. I'm sorry, and Storm. You got those five, and you got Beast there as a teacher, and Mystique as a teacher there, and then you can introduce another. You could probably introduce some more new X-Men in there, maybe Rogue into the mix. That would be cool. Okay, so anyway, and I think I explained it all. Again, I like James McAvoy. I like Michael Fassbender. I thought, although, like I said, once you introduce his family, you know his family was going to wind up getting killed. You just kind of knew that. Okay, and I like Michael Fassbender. He always gives his all. Okay, but that was just totally predictable. It was going to happen. You just knew that was going to happen. That his family was going to get wiped out. You just knew it. Okay, so that was predictable. But Michael Fassbender, of course, I thought he was fantastic again. But again, how many times are you going to keep betraying the X-Men? Okay, come on. At this point, it's just ridiculous. Okay, Anyway, and I like, again, I said Evan Peters. I liked him, and I don't. Oh yeah, Jennifer Lawrence. I know a lot of people give her crap saying, "Oh, she's just playing Katniss in this movie." That because she's a big star now, she won her Oscar and stuff. That she's not giving it her all. I thought she was decent in this movie. I didn't think she was slogging it or being half, giving a half ass performance. Is the word I want to say. I know a lot of people think that, but I don't think she did. I thought she was decent in this movie, and I can't, if she's going to be in the next one, I heard rumors that she is going to be in the next one. Although it takes place 10 years later, so I guess she doesn't really necessarily have to be in the movie because you can say, oh, when she trained them, because at the end of the movie she's being a teacher and like she's training them, and then you could say 10 years later that she left after a couple of years after training them, she left and went on her own, and that way, oh, if she wants to come back, she could always come back. She's Jennifer Lawrence. If she wants to come back, she'll come back. Okay, but if she doesn't, like I say, you got plenty of characters in the X-Men universe, so that doesn't bother me. I just want to know who the villain is, and for the next for the '90s edition of the X-Men. I was wondering if I got it right. Don't, since they did show you the Phoenix thing, and you got the sense, of course, that Jean has a lot of power, of course, and she's just kind of holding back. You can develop it further in the next movie, but do not let her become Phoenix if you want to, but not Dark Phoenix. Say that for the movie after the next one, okay? If that makes sense, okay? I think that would be better if you do that. Don't rush into Dark Phoenix, okay? She, she has a Phoenix Force inside of her, so the next movie, eventually, maybe she'll evolve into the Phoenix, and her code name instead of Jean Grey will be Phoenix, okay? And then you can save it for the next movie after that she becomes Dark Phoenix. If you want to do it that way, I think that would be better. Okay, I think that would be better than just rushing into the whole Dark Phoenix thing. Anyway, this is the end of my spoiler review. Okay, I think I got everything in that I wanted to get in. And again, I like Wolverine's cameo. I think I liked his cameo and stuff in there. Again, I said the actor who played Nightcrawler, I thought he was good. I think even the actress that played Storm was good. I wish she had a little bit more, character, more lines, I guess. And like I said, but that's the next movie. You can develop her character more now that she's in the school and she's an X-Men. You can develop her more. You can develop Nightcrawler more. Okay, and I did kind of, one other thing why didn't even mention, why Mystique looks like Nightcrawler. I mean, they could at least maybe somebody could have brought it up. Maybe Nightcrawler brought it up, say, listen, why do I look like you? Why do we look the same? Are we possibly related or something? Okay. I mean, they just totally kind of went out the window. They didn't advance that, which I thought was kind of silly. I think they could have at least mentioned it. Okay, or at least they could have said maybe she did. Well, no, because this is 10 years after the fact. No, I was going to think and say maybe she did have an encounter with Azrael and she had a baby and she gave it up. But this Nightcrawler, of course, is obviously older than 10 years, so they can't, I guess they couldn't do that, so I guess that's why they left it alone. But it's kind of blaringly obvious that, that they have the same look, okay? But anyway, that's my end of my spoilers review of X-Men Apocalypse. I definitely recommend you go see the movie. If you're a big X-Men fan, go see it, okay? Again, I like X-Men Days of Future Past better than this one, but this one is still enjoyable. I still have a lot to like about this movie. Oh yeah, there's one other thing I wanted to say. This is what I wanted to bring up about Moira McTaggart and James McAvoy and Rose Byrne, I guess. I like that that you could tell that he had feelings for her, of course, and then when he went to go visit her in Washington and stuff, and then you could see Professor X's character was tripping over his words and stuff. And then I like it towards the end where he basically gave her memory back. After he took her memory at the end of first class, he gave her memory back. And I like her reaction to that. And I do like them together, those characters, Moira McTaggart and James McAvoy. I think they do have nice chemistry, and I like their scenes together. I thought that was really nice. Okay, that's what I want to throw in there. I really liked those sequences. And I loved when he touched her and gave her the memory back. So I thought that was really, really cool. Anyway, that's it. Okay, anyway, let me know what you think of my spoiler review. Feel free to leave comments down below. Leave your comments. What do you think about the movie and what my opinions is. feel free to leave comments down below. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.